Okay, everybody, let's go ahead and get started on this, shall we? Okay, so, um, uh, today we got ourselves our 2 p.m. PST YouTube stream. I keep on potentially messing up on that. Today we got quite a bit in terms of what we're going to be doing today for Pega. Yes, we're going to continue with that, obviously. But it's going to be a long day today. I'll see what I can do about trying to get it all done within time frame. And but bear in mind that I'm probably not going to be speaking too much about this, seeing that it's going to be the mission exercise, and it's probably going to be a lot of. I'm probably going to need to kind of focus on handling each of the mission exercises one by one to try to get it done. Um, but I'll get into that in just a little bit. I'm probably gonna forego going into uploading videos. I mean, I'm already kind of ahead already in terms of video uploads, so missing a day again won't really hurt all that much. But I don't necessarily want to make that a habit, obviously. But um, it's um, but with Pega being probably extra long today, it's probably going to go into the upload session. So it's probably going to be more Pega and then Terraria later on tonight. Terraria, we'll see how much I can do on the single player portion, but most likely it's going to be the multiplayer, and I may need to um, kind of cut short tonight. I might need to get some laundry done, um, because I might be heading out someplace tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow being Independence Day, and um, there might be an invite for me to head on out. So I might be doing that. But we'll see. Um, that depends on the invite, I guess. So, if there's no invite and my roommate's dog is left here, then again, probably not going to stream. Probably going to try to keep her calm during the fireworks, or at least attempt to. Um, the but uh, if like none of that happens, like I don't get the invite, the dog goes away, then you probably will see me. So I might do a Final Fantasy VII tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But so that's what's planned for today. So just want to kind of give you all a heads up on that. Okay, so concerning Pega, let me address, the what I normally say when it comes to Pega, which is um, this is not endorsed by Pega whatsoever. I don't have any I'm not in major communication with them or anything along those lines. I send them edits, and maybe they'll take up those edits. I don't know, and sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Those, it's totally up to them whether or not they accept my edits or not. Um, but I don't get any kind of monetary compensation or anything along those lines. Okay, I'm not part of their business. I'm not an employee of them or anything along those lines. So there's nothing there. Okay, so if you're thinking that there might be, don't just take that out of your mind. It's not there. Um, Second thing that I want to mention. Okay, um, I'm not an authorized training partner, and this is not an instructor-led training. Okay. Um, both of these should be led by someone that is very experienced with Pega, should be able to give you everything that you want, answer all your questions, so on and so forth. If you do go with an instructor-led training, feel free to ask as many questions as you possibly can because, you know, if you're paying that much money for an instructor-led training, you better get your money's worth, okay? First and foremost. Um, but this is not that, okay? I'm currently working on my certifications for the system architect, and I may try to get the business architect certification as well, but that's me. That's, I'm working towards the certifications, okay? While I'm doing this, obviously, I'm recording these videos so that, one, if I have any kind of questions while I'm studying this, I'm hoping that, other veterans may see these videos and may be able to answer those questions if they stumble upon these videos and look at, you know, what I'm talking about and, try to provide a viable answer for it. If maybe this might be quite helpful for you. You're trying to study for your own certification. That, that's totally up to you. Um, I mean, I'm technically just reading through each of the topics and going through the challenges, maybe offering a little bit more insight myself. But again, I'm not a I'm not a Pega veteran or anything along those lines. Um, so I won't be able to like give you like every single last little detail about Pega. That's more for the instructor-led training, I would imagine. Um, but um, don't be afraid to ask questions. Okay, if you're coming into my stream or if you're watching this video later on YouTube, either feel free to give questions in the chat or put questions on in the comments on the videos. If I have an answer to them, I'll provide said answer. Otherwise, I will do what I can to try to find someone that can give you an answer to that. Or, I'll ask people that I know that have done Pega or that are Pega veterans and see if I can get an answer. So don't be afraid to ask questions yourself, okay? Um, Feel free to ask questions in those videos and I will do what I can to provide the answers. But that's it. That's it for the initial. Um, so we're almost done with the second mission. After we're done with the second mission, then I'll go on to the two modules here for the business architect. So for those of you that are studying for the business architect certification, I'll be finishing that off fairly soon. So, so hopefully you'll get everything that you can out of it. And then we will proceed on with the system architect, the 26 modules and 23 challenges left on there. We may cover senior system architect, maybe. I've heard that that's pretty good in terms of helping out in terms of learning more about the system architect side of things, but we'll see. But we are at the very end of the low-code app builder extended here. The next thing that we are going to be doing today is the low-code app builder extended mission exercise. And they say that it's going to be taking 2 hours. Their estimates have always been fairly off, in my particular opinion. Um, I've seen, they estimate at 5 minutes and it takes like 15, so it's not always perfect, in my particular opinion. And then tomorrow we'll go over the mission test. Um, so, so let's go ahead and get into this mission exercise. And before we start up the instance here and start the 2 hours, let's go ahead and read through the scenario here. U Plus Bank provides people with financial products needed to achieve their financial goals. As part of its digital transformation, U Plus Bank is creating a web-based account management application built on Pega platform. U Plus wants to provide potential customers with the ability to open a new checking, savings, and investment account online through this application. This building a bank application tends to be like a fairly, a default application that you can make for the most part. So, but bear in mind that if you get out into the real world, that's probably not, you're probably not going to be facing this. You're probably not going to be facing the creation of a new application if you're like a brand new Pega developer going out into the world. Okay, you're probably going to be working on a application that has already been made, and you're just there to add um, not even probably not even a case type. You're probably just modifying a case type at this point. So just bear in mind that some of the things that you are doing right now, you're probably not going to see much of when you get out into the real world. So or get out into the um, out there in the business. So to open an account, the customer completes the following process. Customer selects one of the financial products offered by U Plus Bank. Customer identifies the owner and any co-owners of the account. Customer commits to funding the account with the initial deposit and identifies accounts at other financial institutions from which funds are transferred to complete the deposit. To complete the account opening process, the application emails a summary of the transaction to the customer. Email confirms the selections made during the process. So the following table provides credentials you need to complete the mission exercise. So again, before we start on the process here, there's 9 different tasks. Identify duplicate open account cases. Allow users to update the initial deposit amount. Conditionally prompt a customer to add a co-owner to an account. Skip manual account selection when opting for guidance. Provide an option to guide the user through the product selection. Ensure a funding amount for all accounts. Create a business report to track account openings by state. Configure the customer portal and persona. And configure the user portal for branch manager use. So we got all 9 of those tasks. They don't really give you a lot of description on it, but they do have the mission exercise. I'll do what I can on not using it, but that hasn't always worked in the past for me. The last mission exercise that I tried, it took a while, and I had to kind of use the mission exercise from time to time. So, and then, tip at the bottom of the page, click Verify Mission Exercise to test your configurations after each user story to confirm that features function as defined by the user story acceptance criteria. So we're going after each task is done, we're basically going down here to verify the mission exercise. Okay, and then we will proceed. If it's acceptable, then we'll move on to task 2, task 3, so on and so forth. So but I'm not, like I said, I'm probably not going to be talking too much during this. I want to try to get through this as quickly as I can, these 9 tasks as quickly as I can. So you'll have to try to follow along as much as you can. So, matter of fact, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the Pega instance into its own separate window, and I'll try to have the focus of the window on the instance. So if you want, you'll have to probably bring up this page yourself to kind of see what I'm doing, because I'll probably have this off to the side myself so that I can just kind of read and do the work at the same time. Okay, so Just want to give you all heads up on that. So let's go ahead and initialize the Pega instance. Obviously, it will take a few minutes, um, but we're on the clock now. So okay. Now, I don't know whether or not the 2 hours started as soon as I clicked that button, or if it will start like the first time that you try to do the verify. I don't really know. Um, it might start as soon as I click on opening up the instance too. So um, I'm not sure. Not sure what they how they judge the 2 hours. So okay, the first one shouldn't be too bad. Adding a extra step after the identify owner, that shouldn't be too bad. So there we go. Okay, now as soon as this one screen comes on up, let's see. Let's get the username in and password. Okay, so let me see about moving the tab to a new window. Okay, you're not able to see that. So let me change that into this. So again, if you want to see the steps, you're gonna have to switch on over to the you'll have to switch on over to the other or you'll have to kind of follow along um using your own browser right at this moment in time. So trying to position this in a good spot. Nope, I don't want you to know my particular location. Let's see if I can maybe try to speed up the process, have it go to case types first. Because loading speed is taking its sweet time. Okay, then now it's loading. Oh my god. Pega, what are you doing? Okay, we're doing the open account. We need to look for the identify owner step. I can talk during these loadings. These loading steps are the most killer of them all. Okay, identify owner. Okay, so we want a new step there. More processes. Okay. Oh, automations? Yeah, I think it was automations, right? Yeah, search duplicate cases. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna move that up there. I'm gonna move it above. Thank you. Add a basic condition. Choose account type. Is same. There we go. We want a weighted condition sum to be 50. We need to add a weighted condition twice. So the weight for this one is 30. Let's see. Account data relationship name is equal to there it is. Okay, it has to be name as well. Yeah, okay. So there's that. We add another weighted condition, which is a weighted 25. Owner data relationship. We do last name is equal to owner last name. There we go. Okay. So that should be good. Saving that. And then once that is done and saved, then we will go ahead and do okay, it's done saving. Let me go ahead and verify mission exercise. Verify mission exercise. Are you gonna give me any information at all? Okay, it doesn't seem to be wanting to, um, it doesn't seem to be wanting to, um, continue. So, I'm not going to wait for it. So, task two. As a customer, I want to update add a specified initial deposit user action to the application stage. Um, um, Wait, specify initial deposit is already there, and it's already in the application stage. That's odd. Um, what is going on here? As a customer. Add the specify initial deposit user action to the application stage. Specify a condition so that the user action is available if the deposit amount is not equal to funding total. Um, 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 Deposit amount is not equal to the funding total. Okay. Um, Fields. I'm not quite sure what their, oh, there it is. Deposit amount. Not equal to funding total. Um, a custom condition for the specified initial deposit optional action. Enter funding total to a field to the right of not equal to. Already did that. Funding total is undefined until you reach to identify the source funding for your enter funding amounts, then save and refresh for the visibility condition to the trigger. Okay, hold on. First off, let's see. It's still not letting me. It's still it. You know, I went down to the bottom to see if it will verify the mission exercise, but it's not doing that yet. So I don't know. Um, it's not letting me at this time. So um, oh, here we are. Verify mission exercise. There's one at the very end of each task, so that's good. Okay, first task is 100%, so what's good there? There's a verified mission task at the very end of mission task 2, so I'm going to do that right now. Allow users to update the initial deposit amount. Okay, apparently I didn't do that, so um, do I need to? No. No. What am I doing here? Not quite sure what it wants me to do. Um, When the funding does not equal the initial deposit amount, the specified initial deposit optional action is available from the actions menu. Funding total equals the initial. Okay, I'm not quite sure what they're getting at here, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the mission exercise. Um, just watching what they're doing here. Hmm. Okay. They didn't do validations here apparently. So they instead went to optional actions there. Um, which they had user actions, specify initial deposit. Um, actually, hold on. Custom condition. Where, basically they had the same exact thing here, which was the um, funding total was not equal to the um, deposit amount. And then they checked it. Okay. Apparently, I'm only halfway on that. Let's see. What am I doing wrong here? The optional action specify initial deposit is configured with a custom condition that makes the action available if the deposit amount is not equal to. Oh, okay. So they're saying I mess up here in that it should be deposit amount is not equal to the funding total. But I mean it's the same kind of condition. I mean it's like okay, you have they're not equal to each other. But I mean, okay. They wanted the deposit amount to be, the first condition there. So, okay. Um, verify mission. Good. Okay. Moving on. As a customer, add a decision shape named add coders in the collection owner information process. Okay. Um, collect owner information process. Okay, hold on. Um, okay, so add a decision shape named add corners to the collection owner information process. So, so decision shape. Um, add corners. Okay, and then let's see. Hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that I'm probably gonna want to move the search duplicate cases down here to the add co-owners. Then we will have a true to add corners. And then we will have another um, false statement over there. So um, okay, so when let's see, add corner is true, then we go to add corners. When add corners is false, we go to the end. And that's it. That's all we really need to do. So that should be perfectly fine. Um, oh, what the heck is going on here? Oh, it's not connecting. God damn it. Come on. There. It's janky, but I mean, and this one doesn't seem to be wanting to kind of go away there. There we go. Okay. Save and okay, no irritations there, so that should be good for part 3. So go ahead and save it again. Trying to verify the mission exercise, and it's not working right at this moment in time, so I'm just gonna keep on moving forward here. As a customer, I want to skip choose account process when I configure a custom condition on the choose account process. Choose account process. When the customer selects no, I know which product I want. Um, when the user chooses to use the guided ones wizard on the select guidance level form. Let's try this. Still giving me some difficulties on mission exercises right at this moment in time. Let me go down to the very bottom here and see if that might like set everything up properly here. But it's not giving me the prompt for verifying mission exercise for task 3 or 4 right at this point. So I don't know what the heck is going on here. So I'm just gonna have to kind of continue moving on right at this moment in time because their user interface is not working for me right at this point. So as a customer, let's see. In the open account case type for the use selection wizard process to create a select account case as a child case and pass the value, choose account type field, checking. Configure the open account case to pause processing until the user resolves all select account cases. Configure the select account child case to be displayed in the new menu. Okay. In the open account case type, which is what I'm currently in, configure the use selection wizard process. Wait. In the open account case type, configure the use selection wizard process. Oh, here it is. To create a select account case as a child case and pass the value of the choose account type field. So um, No, there's something off here. I'm gonna cancel that for right now. Um, Use selection to create a select account case as a child case. Let's see, automations. Create a select account. Let's see. Choose account type. Hmm. This is a little problematic right at this moment in time. They're still not showing me information about the step test 3 and test 4 right at this moment in time. This is a bit rough because I don't know whether or not I've passed those two tasks yet. So you know, compared to what they're looking for, I should say. So um, application creates a select account child case to present an on-screen guidance to the user. The account type chosen when creating the open account case is copied to the select account case. User is now able to create a select account case from the create menu. Create menu is also referred to as the new menu in Pega platform. Okay. Um, okay, I'll be honest here. I don't know exactly what they're looking for here. Um, I don't remember doing this in a challenge, so I'm going to go ahead and use the mission exercise to see what's going on here. Okay, so they're creating a step. They're doing automations. They're saying create case, select, okay, which is kind of what I've done here. They're selecting select account, which is what I did. Okay, that's fine. They're using the transfer information to the case, and they're saying choose account type, and they're clicking OK. So that's everything all well and good. So that's good there. Okay, so they're doing another step, another automation. Um, and we are doing, is that next? All right, hold on. The, no, it's a wait. Okay. So they're telling me that I need to use a wait um, on this. Um, Although they didn't specify a wait in the criteria here, though. Hmm. Okay, wait for select account to be resolved to proceed onwards. That's what I'm assuming they're probably trying to go for. They're saying all for some reason. Okay. All select account to be resolved. And then they're saving it. Oh, and then they're going into the select accounts. Okay, so this is all everything that they wanted me to do here. What the heck? I'm saving it. There, Pega. What the heck? What are you talking about? What unsaved changes? What unsaved changes are we referring to there, Pega? You're not being very clear on this. Okay. I don't know what's going on there. Um, Hello, Pega. Okay, just in case, I want to go back to open account. I don't know why it was having an issue there, but it was having an issue. So, okay, so, um, user is not able to create a select account case from the create menu. I'm assuming I need to change the settings for that. Um, show a new menu. So I mean it's not even selected here. So okay, they just basically wasted my time by coming here to do the whole select account settings because if it would have been better if they had actually said, hey, select, you can select it through the new menu, but they didn't do that. So they're basically wasting my time with that. So okay, okay, we're gonna try to do the verify mission exercise, which they're not doing right at this moment in time. They still haven't even done anything concerning my task 3 or 4. Here, let me go down to the very bottom and do the whole verify mission exercise and see if that might reset everything here. No. Alright, I don't know what's going on there, but it's not letting me continue, and I'm definitely not within the 2 hour mark, so I don't know what's going on there. Um, so I'm just gonna move on to the 6th task, and we'll see what we can do. As a stakeholder, I want to ensure that customers provide an initial deposit of at least $25. For the specified initial deposit view to validate the initial deposit is greater than or equal to $25. Um, okay, so okay, so I need to have um, a condition here. Wait, are they not allowing me to modify this? Um, this item has limited configuration access. Switch to extended authoring mode to access all configuration capabilities. What the heck does that mean? And it doesn't seem to be wanting to um I doesn't seem like I'm being allowed to add a condition row at this moment in time for task 6. What's going on here? Um, Tasks 3, 4, and 5 are still not responding to the verify mission exercise right at this moment in time. I don't know what's going on there. Um, and I can't seem to add a validation to the specify initial deposit. So let me check the mission exercise and see if there's something else going on there. Now we're going to configure view. We're going to validations. What the hell? Okay, it's allowing them to add a condition in here, so I don't know what's going on here. Um, okay, you want I'm gonna do like a refresh of the page here and see if like maybe there's like something else going on here that I'm not familiar with. Okay, or refresh the page and now task 3 is giving me that button for verify mission access. Okay, apparently um I didn't have task 3 completed properly. So I'll have to go back there and try to complete that. So so we're going to go back to this, go into process here. The add co-owner's decision shape is configured with path to route the case to add co-owner's shape when add co-owner's is true, otherwise the case is routed through the end shape. Add owner's decision shape is not configured correctly. Okay. Maybe I just get rid of that. Save that. Verify. There we go. Okay. And now task 4 is available to verify mission exercise. So I'm verifying that right now. Okay, well, once again, they're saying that my last one isn't working correctly. Okay, so we'll go back to stages and steps here. We're at the choose account process. Um, Wait, hold on, no. If the guidance level is equal to no, I know what ones to choose, it won't go to the selection wizard. Um, it will proceed onwards. So let's try this again. There we go. Okay. Now we're on task 5. Verify mission exercise, and everything's good there. Okay, so we're now on to step 6, which is specify initial deposit. Again, I don't know why we're having an issue here for some reason. So obviously my task 6 isn't going to be correct if I can't get into this. So if I can't add a condition here, then there's nothing that I can do about this. So I don't know what's going on here. This isn't matching with um, it's not matching up with everything here. So what I think I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to go ahead and log out here real quick. Because maybe something fucked up on the account, so it wasn't letting me do anything for some unknown reason. Okay. Okay, looks like everything's back to normal. Everything looks to be the same, so that's good. Configure view, validations. Again, I can't seem to add a configuration on this. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, yeah, let me maybe go into here. Can I? No, I can't change it that way either. I don't know I don't know what to say there, folks. I don't know um why they're blocking me right at this moment in time, so I don't know. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and log off here. Um, I'm gonna try to relaunch the exercise again. Close that out. Are y'all able to see? Yeah, okay. Open account. Configure view. Valid. I can't. What the heck is going on here? Okay, I'm gonna clip this here real quick. Let's see. And I'm gonna send it to them because this is a bit irritating here. Uh, Trying to do task 6, but when I get to the validation page to add in the condition, I'm met with limited configuration access, and it isn't letting me add a condition to finish off the task. So how do I go about fixing this issue, seeing that the video itself has no limited configuration access issues? Um, to help figure out what was going wrong. Um, it Unless I figure out a way past this issue, I might be blocked from completing the exercise. If anybody's watching me right at this moment in time, if you have any ideas on how I can get past this limited configuration access, I'm all ears. I would love to hear what you have to say. If you're watching me right now and you're and you know what I can do to try to get past it, I would love for your help on this because um, according to their mission exercise solution, uh, this should not be a thing. So, so I'm not sure what I can do to try to resolve this. I'm gonna switch over to Dev Studio and see maybe, maybe that will give me something else for me to, you know, even though the mission exercise doesn't, is still having me stay within the App Studio. So technically, I shouldn't necessarily be, um, I shouldn't have to worry about going to the Dev Studio to fix this issue, but Um, I mean, I don't really have any, I don't know. So, Nope. Even then, even now, I can't modify the condition. Oh, I forgot to add the forgot to add the screenshot for the limited configuration access. Concerning task 6. Tried switching to Dev Studio to maybe see if it was more an issue with App Studio, but got the same result. Switch back to App Studio. Okay, let me look up online and see Pega limited configuration access. That's not what I want. Let's include limited. I don't. I don't know there, folks. I don't know what's going on here. It's it's not letting me do any kind of modifications to the specify initial deposit right at this moment in time. I can't do the validations for some odd reason. This is switch to a standard authoring mode to access all configuration capabilities. Okay, hold on. Let me look up that. Maybe that's switch to extended authoring mode. Um, that's not what. Oh my God! Come on. Google, why are you failing me on this? I don't care about these particular web pages that doesn't have this. I need that in the page. Okay, apparently that's not available. Switch to extended authoring mode. So, what the hell is this there, Pega? How do I switch? Not even this page has anything that has anything to do with the limited configuration access. Um, okay. How? No. I don't know what's going on there, folks. Um, I'm not able to add in the. I'm not able to add in the condition, and therefore I can't finish task 6, which means that I can't finish the exercise off. And I don't know how to get past this. Okay. Let me try to maybe reach out to my old friend. Um, Okay. I sent a message off to her and see if she can kind of respond back to me, but for right now, I don't know what to do. It seems that I'm kind of blocked on doing any kind of condition setup right at this moment in time. It feels as though they've um, this feels as though it's more of a problem with um, the user account. Um, so um, okay. Um, Trying to do task 6, adding the condition for making the value initial deposit equal to or greater than 25 bucks. Um, However, I'm getting blocked somehow by a limited configuration access on the validation page or on the validation window. It isn't letting me add a condition even though the link for adding the condition is in the window. Um, I'm not sure how to resolve this because one, I'm still under the 2-hour limit. Um, Imposed on the exercise, and 2, this condition, this configuration access isn't being shown on the mission task video. Or mission exercise solution video. Screenshot attached. Um, any help would be welcomed on this. I'm not certain how to get past this issue to finish off the exercise within the 2 hours now, seeing I'm wasting a lot of time trying to get the issue resolved. Thank you. I I don't know. I it's not letting me it's not letting me do anything here right at this moment in time. Here, first off, I want to make sure that you guys can see that. Yeah, okay, so you can see this window. Oh wait, I don't need to add a field. Cancel that. Cancel. Validations. Yeah, you all can kind of see that when I try to do the add condition, it's not bringing up any kind of window for me right at this moment in time. So um, trying to do the mission exercise for the app builder extended. Um, I'm on part 6, part task 6 of the mission exercise, and I'm getting a limited configuration access and trying to add a validation condition. Okay, I'm getting word from my friend, um, who's a veteran in Pega, so she's gonna kind of try to look and see what's going on here a little bit. But again, I don't know what. Um, I'm not quite sure exactly what's going on here. Um, uh, Video is saying that the app studio it, um, should be good enough to add in the validation. I can switch to Dev Studio, but I'm getting the same results. So so just in case, once again, I'll switch on over to Dev Studio here. Here I am. Um, Same application, same specify initial deposit. We are doing the configure view. We go to validations, and once again, we're still in this limited configuration access, trying to do the add condition, and it isn't letting me add the condition in. So um, uh, these exercises should allow for the validation version, and the video is pointing to the same location. So I'm not sure what is going on. Um, okay, hold on. Let me go back to the video again. Um, yeah, they're saying specify initial deposit. They're saying go to configure view. They're going to validations, and they don't have this here in their video. So I don't know what's going on here. Why I'm being blocked on this anymore. Or, why I'm getting blocked, period. So, you know, even if I was to go through the process here, specify initial deposit, go to configure view. Once again, validation still has the limited configuration access. So, I don't, I don't know. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Um, Do you know what extended authoring mode is all about? Permissions. Let's see. Not agents. Probably under organization. Operator ID. Hmm. I don't know if there, folks. It's not letting me do what I need to do here. And I'm not quite sure what I can do in terms of um, changing the permissions here. I doubt that I can even change permissions because I shouldn't be able to. Okay, so um, that's not something that I should be able to modify or change. Okay, that's something that you know the manager or whoever's in charge of permission access, they're the ones that should be modifying that. So technically I shouldn't be um, you know even if I was to try to change this, it probably wouldn't even matter. It probably wouldn't necessarily even allow for me to do so. So um, hmm, I don't know. If it is a matter of I'm getting blocked by permissions, then um, then it's probably something that I won't be able to fix, and I'm gonna have to redo this. It's gonna That's gonna suck because I mean I'm really close to finishing it. I'm on task 6 out of 9, and task 6 wasn't really that wasn't really that hard, so I probably wouldn't have had I was kind of on the right track on that. I was going to set that up fairly easily, but um it wasn't really letting me do that. Um so I don't know. Um Under um, uh, client information step. You have the deposit amount field where I need to add a condition that the amount has to be above $25. We'll see if she has the same exact issue. If she has the same exact issue, then it's not necessarily my fault on this. But if she's not getting it, then it's going to be a little interesting because, um, I'm not quite sure why I'm getting the error and she's not. I don't know, everybody. This is a bit frustrating, to say the least. Um, are you seeing the same issue? Or are you able to add in the condition without any issues? Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. It's looking like I'm not gonna be able to get past this issue there, folks. And technically, I'm already 2 hours and 15 minutes into this video. I mean, I did kind of start the video late, per se, or, I started the exercise kind of late, so I might have maybe 15 minutes left. Maybe. But I kind of doubt it. So they might close down the exercise on me and say, oh, too bad, too sad. You're going to have to redo it again. Um, or at least they might do that. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what I can kind of do on this in this particular case. So, um, so yeah, I might have to redo this again. I don't really have any particular solutions to this. I haven't gotten any emails back, but then again, it's already kind of late in the day anyway, so most likely I won't be seeing a response from Pega either on this until the next day. Um, so, you know, I don't know. Not sure what I can really do at this point. Let me log off and see about trying to log back in again. I mean, this is the right username, author at U plus F. Why they have the U plus F in there, I have no idea, but case types, open account, specify initial deposit, configure view, validations, and this item has limited configuration access. It's like, and of course I can't do any add condition or anything along those lines, so I don't know. Um, here's something that I want to try. Let me try the author at U plus. Your account has been disabled. Contact your system administrator. Okay. So I was wondering if that was going to be um, if that was available or not. But yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, they seem to have kind of locked that particular section up or something along those lines. which is interesting because this is the only one that has that kind of restriction. Hmm. It seems as though the though that the collect information step is the only one that has the permission restrictions that I can find at the moment. Is there a method that I can get to change the permissions for that specific collect information step? Hmm. I don't know. I'm not seeing it there, folks. I don't see a way around this right at this moment in time. This looks like it's a permission blockage on this particular user account, and therefore, um, as I kind of shown there, I can go to like configure view and go to validations, and I'm not having any kind of issues, with other location, for the most part. But for some reason, this one in particular has some validation issues with it, and I'm not quite sure exactly why. Um, oh boy. I don't know. I'm not sure, folks. I wish I had the answers on this one. It does not appear like there's a way for I myself to fix this issue. Okay, just kind of letting you know. Okay. Um, it seems to me, uh, based off of what I'm what I can see, what is being presented to me right at this moment in time, that Pega, they set all of this up, so that we could use it to, work on the instance and test it and all that kind of jazz, right? But um, either they changed somehow that particular collect information step to basically say that there's going to be no validations whatsoever there, which I'm not quite sure how to change that, if there is a way to change that. Um, hmm. I'm not running through the program. I'm just trying to edit the case type. Could be your instance. Sometimes they do corrupt. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. So I'm trying. My friend told me that maybe I should try a tracer event to see if there was any kind of errors, and there was a single error in here so far that I can see. But I don't know if it popped up, before or after, you know, my going to the validation page. See, they did an expression page, object open, and um, the step failed on that. on gram for the collect information step on the view. I only got one fail on the tracer steps concerning rule declare expressions. UI target property deposit amount. Not sure. Let's see. The tracer program is currently working overtime right at this moment in time. So, hmm, expression page. Hmm. Yeah. I can see the deposit within the view. So, hmm. Just seeing if I'm getting the same exact error, yeah, on the expression page. Hmm. It's rule 21. Hmm. Okay. Um. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it here, there, folks. I mean, um. Um. Hmm. I think I'm going to end this part of the streaming. I'll try it again tomorrow and hope for better results. Alright. Um, I'm here for trying to help. Very odd. Wrong. Um, do, do you feel that I should give Pega some additional information? And if so, what should I include? tried that once. Didn't work. So it might be based on cookie information, potentially. When I did a reset, I didn't do anything more than just a reset of the instance. I'm figuring I'll try again tomorrow and see if the issue is still there. If it is, then I'll make sure to clear my cache manual and see if I encounter the issue again. Just rough, man. Just absolutely rough. I mean, it's Pega. Sometimes it goes bananas just because it was raining in Brazil. How true is that? Maybe my Pega instance is a Paris citizen that got upset at me for some reason. All right. Uh, I'm not sure. Not sure. So, um, is say I'm not completing the mission exercise today. True. True there. No, I didn't mispronounce omelette de fromage. But then again, I don't speak French, so. So just say that ain't no American speak. Yeah, that shit ain't much yet. Alright. No hablo French language. Alright. Alright. Um, I'm joking with my friend, obviously there. I really wish I knew multiple language myself. You know, um, I tried learning Spanish long time ago, but um, I never really got very far with it. So, um, you know, I still remember some keywords, but that's about it. So, thanks for yeah. Uh, Going to close down my Pega part of my stream. I'll try again tomorrow. Uh, On to playing Terraria. Have a good night. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna switch on over to Terraria, though, folks. Um, Sorry, would have loved to have gotten through this a little bit more, but it just was not letting me continue, or it wasn't really letting me do anything concerning that. So, okay, um, so the videos, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Apologies for anybody that was kind of like, oh man, I wanted to see the end. Believe me, I did too. I wanted to actually get through it all. But yeah, it just was not meant to be, I guess. So, if you're watching this video later on YouTube, feel free to check out, my social media links down below in the description. Check out the playlist, and we'll see about trying to do this tomorrow and see if we can get a better result. Um, Hopefully it's not it it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with cookies or anything along those lines. So we'll see, but I don't know. Uh, I'm not sure. So I'm gonna switch on over to Terraria at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording now.